take a moment and appreciate the aesthetic right now. Like it's clean right now. I'm liking it. We know a couple more posters here and there. We're good to go. But get pasa to the pack. It is Pack here,
AKA your mama's best friend.
Today's video, I'm actually doing a quick rundown of what I'm expecting from the 5th roster update of NBA 2K21 that should be coming out tomorrow. They always come out every 2 weeks on a Friday. So theoretically, the roster update should be coming tomorrow. And it's also right before the All-Star break, so it makes perfect sense to me personally. So I'm going to go through every team, in my opinion, that's going to have like a major trade. It's only the major players that are presenting a big change in their rating, but we'll go through that right now. Before the video starts, though, please be an OG, join the pack, and subscribe. Help me get to 300,000 subscribers, and let's keep this going, baby. So I'm going to start off with the Philadelphia 76ers, as always, with Joel Embiid. Right at this moment, if you had to tell me today who is the MVP of the NBA, it's Joel Embiid. I mean, I can give you millions of reasons, but the most simple is that now that he has a coach that is playing him the way that he needs to be played, and he is showing that he can do it consistently, that we've always said Joel Embiid needs to put his butt to the basket and play physical and score in the post and shoot threes when he needs to, and he's been doing it consistently, and that's why they're one of the best teams in the NBA, and that's why Joel Embiid is easily an MVP candidate. This dude is a demon right now. So as a 94 overall, as an MVP candidate, it doesn't make any sense. He needs to go higher. I'd even say, I'm going to say it, 96 overall he needs to be, straight up. I think it's time. For Giannis, the thing is, he's been playing even better than usual lately. Like, his stats right now are insane, but I don't know if you can upgrade him, so that's why I kind of just want to mention him. He might go +1, but like, I don't know if they'll give him a +1. We'll have to wait and see, but he's been playing very, very good lately. Whether or not they upgrade him, though, we'll have to wait and see. So Zach LaVine, I think, is another one that I'm like, his stats are going up even higher, but the Bulls are kind of in like a playoff position. Like, they're kind of fighting for it, so you could argue. Every year we have this. We have a player that's playing amazing statistically, right? Like, he's averaging 30 right now, the past 10 games. So we always have a player doing amazing statistically, but the team isn't doing that hot. Like, we had Trae Young, Bradley Beal, who were 88 overall because they were playing amazing, but their team weren't. But now 2K is accepting that more. It's like Bradley Beal, for example, now is like a 91 overall. So why can't Zach LaVine go up a little higher, you know? I don't know about a 90 overall, but like maybe an 89. He's already one of the greatest scorers for Bulls history, at least statistically. Might as well, right? I think someone that needs to be talked about on the Hornets is PJ Washington. Last year he had an amazing year. At the start of this year he wasn't doing amazing, but lately he's been very, very hot. I think averaging 18 points in the last 10 games. So him alone, especially because they're in a playoff position as well, I think needs to get at least a 79 and maybe even an 80 overall upgrade, maybe. And Terry Rozier is probably the best scorer on this team right now. He probably needs to go up too, but we'll see. All right, so the Jazz, Donovan Mitchell's the best player on this team. He is, and I've been saying this since the start of the year, and I'm saying it now, especially how he's been playing lately. It's not even like, I guess it's arguably close, but Donovan Mitchell's the best player on this team. If that's the case, then Donovan Mitchell needs to go up. 89 overall, easy. Why not? If he's playing very well, if the team's winning, he should be. It's just pretty clear. And someone that's finally playing as they should be. Bojan Bogdanovic is starting to get buckets again. The last 10 games he's averaging, I think, 18 or 17. He's finally back to where he needs to be. Where this team, if they want to win a championship, Bojan needs to play like he did last year. And so at this moment, as of today, he needs to go up, I think. So for the Kings, Harrison Barnes has been playing very well for the Kings. Their leading scorer, besides De'Aaron Fox, for the month. Even in front of Tyrese Halliburton, has been playing very well. I think that he needs to go up as well. But this is always Harrison Barnes' thing. Like, Mr. Flip-Flop, he's just back and forth, baby. Like, you never know. For the Knicks, I think RJ Barrett, he may not put up the insane points per game that an 80 overall has, but 17 points per game in the last 10 games isn't bad. He averages 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and amazing defense. And the Knicks are winning for the most part. I think that even though Derrick Rose is good, I think RJ Barrett's clearly the second best player on this team. Like, clearly. And I think that he needs to go up for sure. I think he has to, right? Someone that I knew was going to finally come up is Dennis Schroeder. Ain't no way Dennis Schroeder should be a 77 overall. In the past 10 games, averaging 20 points, dude. Yeah, Dennis Schroeder is very, very good. He's shining lately because Anthony Davis has been injured, so there needs to be the second leading scorer, and Dennis Schroeder has been able to be that guy. Whether or not that continues when AD comes back, we'll have to wait and see. But like, if the Lakers want to win a championship this season, Dennis Schroeder has to keep playing this way. And at the moment, he's an easy 80 overall, I think. All right, easily Nikola Vucevic playing out of his mind. He's playing so well that a team that's losing is like, we might have to trade this man to get something out of him because he's playing that good. There's a lot of teams that want to trade for him. He's an all-star clearly, and even though they're losing, it's not because of Nikola. It's just not. He's playing so good. All right, we're the Mavericks. Easy. Jalen Brunson has been amazing this month. The third leading scorer, easily the third best player, and I think his rating needs to dictate that. And a good defender as well. On top of that, hits threes. He needs to be at least an 82 overall at the moment. So for the Nets, James Harden. At this point, this is an MVP candidate. Like, I'm sorry, but without Kevin Durant, they've been winning games, and it's because James Harden is playing out of his mind. Like, it's not even close. James Harden is playing so damn good on this team. They're scary. This team is not good defensively, but they're so good offensively that it might not even matter. They might win a championship. They just might do it. All right, for the Nuggets, Jamal Murray's averaging 30 this month, dude. 30. Like, that's insane. In the past 10 games, 30 points per game for Jamal Murray. Easy 88 overall, I'd say. He's just so good. So for the Pistons, somebody that, I haven't watched a lot of Pistons games, so I didn't know about him, but now I know. Saban Lee, okay? Averaging 15 points this month. Has 3 20-point games in the past 10 games, okay? He's been amazing. I think he should be in the 70 overall club, at least above 70s. He's been playing really good so far. Who knows? So for the Raptors, the obvious person is Norman Powell, averaging 30 in the past 10 games. 30 points. Norman Powell, 80 overall. Fifth option on the Raptors is averaging 30 this month. He is a regular season warrior. People don't ever talk about how good he is in the regular season. He's been so fantastic so far. He needs to go up aggressively, especially because the Raptors are winning lately. Spurs DeJounte Murray. Not only has he been kind of carrying this team because everyone was out for COVID, but DeJounte Murray has been an animal, right? Like hitting shots that I never thought he could hit while being one of the best defenders in the NBA right now. And now hitting threes lately too. DeJounte Murray is an 85 overall, I'd say. He's been fantastic. The Spurs are winning. You cannot have only one player on a winning team that's an 87 overall. Someone needs to go up rating-wise, and I think it has to be DeJounte Murray. For the Suns, Devin Booker right now is showing you that he is the best player on this team. And I've been saying this for a while. I'm not saying Chris Paul isn't great, but Devin Booker is the best player on this team. And if you just look at his stats lately, it's not even close. And they're winning by... Listen, they've been winning by a lot lately. They're winning a lot of games. And in that stretch, look at Devin Booker's numbers compared to Chris Paul. It's Devin Booker right now. Carmelo Anthony has been playing amazing for the Blazers lately. Amazing. I'm so happy for Melo. He needs to be in the 80 overall club at all times. One of the greatest ever. One of the best scorers of all time. People were saying this man shouldn't be in the NBA anymore, and they are wrong. Carmelo Anthony has been fantastic, and his rating needs to go up now. Like now. Someone who everyone's been quiet about, but let's be real. Kelly Oubre has been averaging 21 this month for the past 10 games. Kelly Oubre deserves an upgrade, man. He's finally playing how the Warriors need him to play. It sucks though that Wiggins' play has been going down because of it, but yeah, they need Kelly Oubre to play good, and at the moment he is playing good, so therefore his rating needs to go up like today. And then finally, a completely disrespected player, Russell Westbrook. How dare us talk bad about Russell Westbrook for so long? It's not fair to Russell Westbrook. We always shit on him and how he's like, oh, he's a stat padder, oh, he can't win games. The Wizards are winning right now. They have been going up and up and up, winning games that nobody ever thought they could. They have a winning record for the past, I think, 10, 20 games. They have been on the comeback this season, and it's because of Bradley Beal's play, but everyone else has had to pick up the slack, and Russell Westbrook specifically has been playing out of his mind. So 100% respect to him, and his rating finally needs to be respected for the first time in a long time. That is my opinion of what the roster update is going to be. What do you think? Leave it in the comments below. And if you like this channel, give it a sub. And I'll see you guys next time.